Guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Masters FC Created Club Career Mode in FIFA 20. Last episode, we got basically dumped out straight away in this little international friendly tournament that we had. But now, we obviously are holding the Community Shield after beating Man City 2-1 in a scrappy and, yeah, I don't know, it was kind of bizarre game. I don't really know how we won. We were just not that great, but we still won. Now we're about to begin the first Premier League game of the season, and again, we will try to give as much time to the Premier League as possible, but now that we've already won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, they're less of a priority in my eyes. I do want to focus on the Premier League, but I also want to focus on my first ever season in European football, which we are going to find out our group later in this episode. So I'm sure that will be very, very exciting indeed. I can't wait to see who we get. I'm sure there'll be one or maybe even two clubs that are very vague from like countries like, I don't know, like a Romania or something like that. Maybe some teams that I'm not too familiar with, and maybe one side that we are relatively familiar with. But can we handle the pressure of qualifying for Champions League? Apparently that is the goal, and that is the goal if we can, to get to the Champions League next season. Don't know if it's essential, but it's definitely within our reach, I would like to think. Of course, we signed Jan Valeri as well as a backup right back. I spent 20 million on a backup, a guy that won't probably even play all that much, but hopefully he will be good for the team. I'm sure he will be. He just adds that depth in that position that we could have done with. And Hunter, of course, is in good form. Will we see more of him today? I would like to think so. He's only about to hit a 90 rating. I'm sure any day now he is going to, but rotation is key, switching tactics. I don't really know what the correct answer is, because I guarantee you he is going to play. So let's not waste any time then, really. Let's get straight into the first game of the Premier League season, hopefully getting off to a good start. We're back down to Legendary now again. It's the Cup finals and maybe only knockout games of European football. Potentially we'll play on Ultimate, but regardless, we'll sort that all out. Let's go, hopefully do that a little bit better. We finished 7th 2 seasons ago, finished 6th last season. This year, the goal is Champions League. Top 4, if we can. Shock title run, that'd be nice as well, if possible, but it's so difficult and you need so many points. I'll settle on top 4 as the bare minimum that I would like to achieve this season. Selhurst Park, this is where we're going to get our brand new Premier League season off and underway, and hopefully with 3 points. Not a bad venue, you know. We've obviously got some teams that have recently been promoted. I'm not sure if Crystal Palace are indeed one of those teams. I should have been paying a bit more attention. It's a pretty familiar team, some new faces in there. We will wait to see who will be the stars of this upcoming season. Crystal Palace, I maybe recognise 1 or 2 names in there. The midfield is completely, like, maybe apart from Borja Garcia, like, I barely am familiar, and their striker up top. That's such a different looking Crystal Palace team. Let's just try to go at them as hard as we possibly can, not underestimate anyone. I'm typically always, like, playing against the big boys, maybe not huge ones or, you know, teams like Crystal Palace's nowadays, but first game of the day, have to take it in our own hands, have to make sure we get the win. Oh, big bloody bump from Florentino Luis already. He's getting himself a bit of a reputation for getting cards early. I'll tell you right now, we got a card early in the Community Shield. I'm going to go a long way with him, you know. I'm going to try ball into the middle here. Lay this one off there. Still don't have really much of a look. I have Hunter sliding and penalty given. Wow. I thought maybe he could have even got the ball there. I was not sure. But it has been given as a penalty, and we may get our first goal of the season. See, like, he's got the ball right there. I'm shocked he missed. Hunter steps up for it. Again, we've been working on his penalties a little bit last season. They're still not great compared to the rest of his overall, but we'll go, hopefully, and stick this in the top right-hand corner. Oh, the keeper goes the right way, but that is perfection. And Hunter gets the first of the season at Selhurst Park from the spot kick. Man, that had to be near on bloody perfect to beat the keeper, considering he'd gone the right way and everything. It's just a little bit up for him. He can't quite get there. Perfect. 1-0. Masters FC lead early. Don't know how that one got through. That's fortunate. I thought he was going to make a move. Oh, I could actually. Oh, the back heel. Hunter. Oh, my God. Couldn't get it off. He took like another touch there, didn't he? I'm shocked he did that. Now it's Thilo Kehrer. Back for Adelaide. Shot here. Blocked again. Fucking hell. Ah, fucking hell. I made a mockery of this. Cross back stick. Travers with the punch. Again, I can't get there. Travers was sort of out of position, but still grabs it. I could try a bomb down the line, but I don't think that's the smart thing to do. I am running out of time, though, so I should really get a fucking move on. Akone taken out. Yeah, just had nothing on. I was being marked. Akone, whoever the fucking fullback is, has got him pocketed. I had him sent clear through, and he somehow got caught up to. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, we're still starting off all right. It's a fortunate penalty. That's the only reason that we lead. But we're so dominating this game. We just haven't really been able to get a goal from open play yet. We've got to switch it. Adelaide, that's a... have a look at that. Could have done with a bit more on the through ball in terms of how far away we sent him. But running forward, nicely done here. Florentino Luis, yeah, couldn't get the shot off. My centre mids are very, very slow. Oh, Kone. No, he won't even get that ball fucking back. Oh, and what am I... Jesus fucking Christ, can we get it together? There we go. There we go. Now we're getting stuck into him. Let's go. James on the quick counter-attack up the middle. Oh, come on. We absolutely have an ability to make something happen here. Maybe through Elliott. Elliott is still... Oh, great spot! Brilliant pass across. Didn't end up in an absolutely one-on-one chance that I was fully expecting for Harvey Elliott, but he was still able to get it across to Hunter though. Come on. I was hoping maybe Hunter could get in the way, but right when you think you're through, like, I'm just continuing to get cut off time after time. Thankfully, there was still one more option, one more move available there, and we took it. Starting off strong, no surprise there for Hunter, his second already. Last substitution, Akone coming off, Ryan Kent coming on. He's chasing his 50th goal of his career with Masters FC. Don't know if he'll get it today though, but hopefully one day. Ball whipped in. Sheesh, don't know what the hell, I don't know we went for there, but alright, cleared away. Now we did just take Jonathan Akone off. This might be a bit too far to the left. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Oh, every fucking time I had a free kick with Kubo, it was going in top bins every fucking time. Now I just can't get him to go. Akone in charm. Oh dear. That's just the weakest piss. Hand back the ball. Unbelievable. 2-0 in the end. We could have maybe won this game by a fair bit more, but at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just we took care of business, honestly. I can't really say much more else than that. Just going to take the 2-0 victory in our first game. 3 points on the board. That's what we wanted. A brace for Hunter. And yeah, job done. It's as simple as that. Larry didn't get to make his debut, and apparently he's already coming in with an unhappy morale. That is not very good to see. He will get his game. This wasn't the appropriate match. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? I don't even look to see if it's an aggressive... I just read it and I go, oh yeah, that should be fine. I didn't even see that it was like a bad option. Great performance from Hunter. We can't rely on individuals. Do I just say that and tank everyone else's morale or what? An impressive performance. It was. I mean, the penalty he dispatched brilliantly and also got a tap in. So he's had a Ronaldo performance right there. But yeah, that's still 2 goals. So it's a dub on the first Premier League day of the season. Very good stuff. We'll be simming the next game or 2 in the Premier League. And hopefully in between then we'll know what our group's going to look like for the Europa League. The game coming up is against Newcastle, who won their last game, which I believe is against Southampton. And I think the game that we're about to play after Newcastle is actually also against Southampton. I did not get an awful lot of very good results when I was simulating the pre-season tournament, but oh my god, it's a totally different story. In the Premier League, my starting 11 is different to my second team, way, way better, and we get a 4-0 win that reflects that. Come on. 4 individual goal scorers you love to see, none of which were Hunter. Marlon Fossey is going off. He's sold, finally. Of course, we've brought in Valeri as our backup, so we'll get him a bit of a run every now and again. Casey Walsh has been loaned out as well as a loan offer for another one of my players in Koskela for Bournemouth. Hey, he is 74 rated. I still need to sort out that bloody release clause, but he only just signed a new contract, so hopefully no one comes in for him, otherwise we'll lose a very promising player for basically nothing. But so far, 2 wins from 2 Premier League games. That's very exciting. And we have a, 25.5 mil offer for Papa Abu Cisse, who's actually yet to make his first appearance of this season. But do I want to let him go? 79 rated. Again, still about a year or 2 left in him until he starts actually going down. So I'm probably going to say no to that one, just for the moment. But now for the next game. Southampton have lost their last 2 games, and they've lost another one. Adelaide got a hat-trick. Wow. Harvey Elliott with a goal as well, and Danny Ing, damn. This has been a magnificent little start to our season, and you know what? It set up our game between Liverpool brilliantly. It'll be first versus second. Of course, the next game that we have being against them at Anfield, which we whacked them the last time we played them at Anfield. I surely can't imagine that'll continue to be the norm. The Champions League draw just got done up, but the Europa League draw finally is now done. Who have we got in our group? We will find out shortly. Before we do quickly look at it, I'll just show you a very weird offer I've got. Ryan Kent is like my second choice, arguably third choice left winger if you consider Stephen Plaza, who does bits at left wing for me. Ryan Kent has only got up, like he's only gone and got a loan offer from Bayern Munich. That's a very intriguing one. But, yeah, no, I still don't want to let him go. I don't feel like loaning him away would be smart for me at all. It's not as if I think he has any more room to grow or anything. But anyway, Masters FC, what is our Europa League group looking like? Our first ever group in European football. We are in neither A, B, C, or D. We are in Group G with Braga, Standard Liège, and Copenhagen. So our first game in the Europa League will be coming probably in the next episode. For now, though, we will focus on this game against Liverpool. We have got a ridiculous run against this team that we're going to try to keep going. And one change I think I'm going to make, Florentino Luis, you know, he's not, I mean, obviously he's only just got started, but he's, I don't know, I really like the dynamic I had last season with these three. A more defensive midfielder, a jack of all trades type of player in Olivier Ntcham, and then an attacking Jeff Adelaide up top. I mean, having Florentino Luis is good, but 2 defensive midfielders instead of like someone in there that can do a bit of everything, I don't know. Look, like Florentino Luis doesn't strike me as much of a goal threat. If we were to compare the finishing of these two, they're completely different. I would like Florentino Luis, despite his overall, to be coming off the bench for me, replacing, say, Davies if we need. So I actually think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it with Ntcham still in the midfield. I guess we'll see if that is the go, if that's the smart way to play. But regardless, that is the team. That is the lineup. Hunter still at that 89 overall. Will we see him crack over into a 90 eventually? Who knows? But the win, hopefully, if we can manage it against Liverpool again this season as well at Anfield, will take us top of the Premier League, a position we have never seen ourselves in before. Will Masters FC, even if only for the briefest of moments, see themselves top of the Premier League with a victory over Liverpool? This ridiculous, insane run that we have got over Liverpool surely has to come to an end at some point. I would love for someone to put together a compilation or to go back and figure out how many games we've won against Liverpool and how long the streak continues. It's like we are their curse or something. I just really hope I can keep this going. I don't have to win every game by 4 or 5 goals. I just really want to keep this thing going. Playing in the glorious third kits for today's game as well, but oh man, I feel this pressure, you know. I mean, if I wasn't to get a win against a top side, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but just because it's Liverpool, I feel like I have this pressure to get it done. Williams, Zagadou, Diaz, and Grimaldo. Not a bad back line, apart from Williams, maybe I'm unfamiliar with. The midfield trio's about familiar, I recognise anyway, with Firmino, should I say, in the midfield. Asensio and Ayorzabal are the wingers, so some new faces there. And we are kicked off at Anfield. We won by gigantic margin last season against this mob. Can we do it to them again? Here comes the cross. Oh my lord! Nuno Tavares has lost the battle in the air, and Asensio gives Liverpool an early lead. Well, we couldn't stop the cross, and Ntcham was literally almost pushing him, running forward. Tavares is there, he's just lost the header. And it is a bullet header, but not good enough, Nuno Tavares, not good enough at all. And there is an early lead for Liverpool. Wow, I wonder how that's going to change this game if it does at all. Cannot fucking make a goddamn interception here. Oh, that's brilliant though from Tavares. Thank you very much. Back for him. Come on. Anything in the middle. Anything at all. The fake shot. The Cruyff turn. Not bad, but again, no options. And the ball gets fucking stuck. We just keep losing it. Just tried to switch to Davies there for a fucking eternity. And now the cross comes in. James with the clearance. It can't get out the box, but that's okay. Now finally we've got it moving again. Although you're fucking kidding me. We just, finally get this ball to a Kone. And you know what? Let's just get him to go here. Run harder, Kone. Really. Use your legs. Oh, come on, near post. Do we just go for it? We tried it. On the rebound. And still does not get in. Oh, the slide. Somehow he's still kept the ball here. Davies, why are you letting it run, mate? What is going on? Could be a chance here, though, for Hunter. Oh, saved by Alisson. And that's half time. Well, I think we've been building into the game. We just lost one header that is kind of out of my fucking control, and they take the lead. And afterward, I'm just trying so desperately to get around their press and get inside. But at this stage, it hasn't happened. But if they keep playing like that, I mean, they're either going to score another goal and put it away, or I will continue to have the ability to equalise in this game. The chance will still be there for me, and I just have to believe that. I just have to know that they're going to overcommit on the press at some point, and I'll get the gap to move it in. Oh, brilliant from James. He's still going. Unbelievable. And now Akone. That is amazing from Reece James. Now Jonathan Akone, with hopefully the ball across, and the goal that equalises in this game. And that's primarily down to Reece James. I'm upset he's not going to get given the assist because he deserves it, you know. Brilliant. Masters FC equalise at Anfield. One more goal and we're top of the Premier League. Thought Hunter might have gotten in the way. I was nervous he would have. But it just avoids him. It clips through him. Oh my God. Sometimes this game is just so shit, but it's shit in your favour. And it's just, oh God. But I'm still calling it out. Big boy Jeff Adelaide with the goal to finally equalise in this game. And they're just playing it down the line in a straight fucking line. The Cruyff turn now. Oh, Travers, what a stop. Just wasn't able to get in the way. Now we might move it forward here. Yeah, we can just run straight as well, you know. Hunter, I might try this, you know. Big ball down the line. Slide tackle. Ruben Diaz is honestly got the job on Hunter today. And finally, we might be able to get away. Hunter, run. Run. I don't know who's chasing you, but you have 99 pace. You surely have to get away. Look at this. From one end to the other. Can he do it? Yes, he can! He is oh my God! Speedy fucking Gonzalez. Look at that. Absolutely surreal. Oh my God. Just round the outside. And when he got by his defender, who had honestly just given up. Number 33, is that Wijnaldum, I think, that may have been chasing. And with defenders closing down, just laces. Oh, brilliantly done into the side netting. What a goal. What a solo run by Hunter. Absolute, oh my God, pace for days and gives us the lead. My boy Hunter, may as well nickname him the fucking Roadrunner. I mean, my boy said beep beep and he was off. Love to see it. There is no one on him. Literally, the ball up over the fucking top. There was no one even remotely close to Oyarzabal. And then I just had to bring player after player across. And I was fucked, man. What the hell happened? Where in the world was Reece James? He's all the way up the pitch. I don't even remember what he's even doing up that high up. But I just had to bring one player across after another. And it just led to an open shot for fucking Wijnaldum. The streak may be coming to an end after all. Right when I thought we had taken the lead after just one big lob through ball, and it's just I don't know. I'm going to have to look back at it and see what the fuck happened. Hold it up. Yep. Go back. Zagardu. Hunter. Oh, the finesse! Wide of the mark. I think this was pretty comfortably wide at the end of the day, but if it just sailed in top bins, it would have been beautiful. Ball floated in, comes to nothing. Do we move this thing quick? I'm hoping that we can. Off to Reece James. Kent, running hard. I don't know if we could slip him in there. Not yet. That's not a bad ball. Oh, I needed more fucking power on that through ball. What the hell happened there? Come on. There was a great chance to set up Stephen Plaza. Maybe with this. No, it gets picked off. And oh, Mao, it's a fucking 2-on-2. This is not what we wanted at all. Deary me. Stay in front. Asensio on the one-on-one. There's one more there. Sliding in. What a tackle. What a challenge from Thilo Kehrer. Tried to slip it into Adelaide. It's blocked by Wijnaldum. End-to-end stuff. Sliding in. Plaza. Probably no need for it. Fucking almost stayed in anyway. Jesus Christ. Crossed in. Oh my God, and he's lost the header. Fucking hell. I tried my hardest to lose that right at the end, didn't I? I really did. We nearly lost the game right there because I didn't position Reece James well enough at all. Oh my God. That is end to end in the last 5 minutes. Players are puffed. They're exhausted. It is, though, only a draw. We are not on top of the Premier League table. And this winning streak that we have over Liverpool across all competitions has come to an end now. It is a 2-2 draw. We're still undefeated against them for so long, but the win streak is over. I'm going to have to go back and look, but it is over. Close contest today. What was your impression of the performance? Two very strong defenses. I don't know. I can understand the team's frustration. I can understand my own. This is a game that was there to be won, but we just, I don't know. Just, let's say it was even. I don't think in terms of chances. I think we had more chances, but they got 2 goals that I can't even really argue with. It's some that obviously I have some gripes with, but like really, I don't know. And what were your thoughts when they pulled level? I don't know. Where the fuck was Reece James? I still honestly don't know what happened there. But yeah, look, the draw is deserved. It's a fair result. If I'd lost the game, I would have been upset. If I'd won the game, I probably would have been like, man, wow. I wouldn't have expected that. But hey, you know what? The draw, I can live with it. I can. So I took a look, and I believe that we had a 5-game win streak on Liverpool going into that game, which is now over. So we won 5 games in a row, but we have a 7-game undefeated record against them. That's still pretty goddamn impressive. I'm still very happy with that. As Hoekstra is now up to a 70 rating, that also makes me happy. Makes me smile. Nice. First place, sadly, and even if... if we did win that game, we would have been top. Man City would have been second and Liverpool would have been in third, I would have imagined. Or actually, they might have even been lower. But either way, it is still the position that ultimately we want to finish in. You know, we want to finish top 4. If we win the Premier League this season, then great. But we're off to a good start so far. Hopefully we can keep it going, stay undefeated for as long as possible. We are about to enter deadline day, as we have now done. The top deal so far is still Richarlison for a little over 110 million, going to Piemonte Calcio, aka Juve. And the only bit of business that we've done still continues to be Jan Valeri, who we still are yet to give a debut to. It'll happen eventually, but yeah, we've just sold and loaned away so many of our lower rated players. I just do wonder what we are going to actually do with this 25 million. If we can just sort of leave it for this window, which I'm thinking I honestly might do. I probably won't honestly make any big additions to the team, especially not with just 25 million. I'd only do that if I got an offer for one of my starting 11 players I would consider selling. So yeah, really, I'm just going to continue to advance on ahead in this deadline day. If we get any offers, I will see them, we will look at them, we will judge them for what they are. Will Lewis, one of my backup keepers, youth academy player that hasn't ended up being that great, has been sold. And I'm immediately getting loan offers for one of my players I'm training. And I might maybe consider this as well. Maybe like to AZ, or I'd probably just accept both of them, honestly. Means I could loan this man away and I can give drills to somebody else and he can still grow. But I wouldn't particularly expect many big name signings for me in this deadline day, especially since it doesn't look like I'm getting transfer offers for any of my starting 11 players. Although, here we go with 3. That just confirms he's been loaned away to AZ, or AZ, which is nice. And a transfer offer for Cisse. Again, I do get a lot of offers for this guy. Maybe I might delegate and just see how much I could get if we could bump it up an extra 10 mil or so. Maybe I'd consider it, but we're probably going to run out of time, maybe. I mean, because, you know, if I was to sell Cisse, maybe I could use that money to upgrade his position and we could actually pair Thilo Kehrer with another, like, mid-80 rated centre-back. That would be class. And Mavropanos could come off the bench, maybe. You know, a player like, you know, Ben White, who we were looking at for a while there, but Saliba could be an option for us, and maybe even potentially Dan Axel Zagadou as well, who I also like the look of. Being 6'5", so about the same height as Saliba, maybe not as quick, but just a physical beast of a player. The strength of 98 and the defensive stats being so much better than Saliba's as well. So, again, that would be his role. Like, Saliba is a bit more of an overall, more well-rounded player, but you see his defensive stats maybe aren't anywhere close to his overall, whereas you've got Zagadou, who is just a tank, a beast. He's not super slow either, with 77 sprint speed and him being taller. Is it obvious who I think I'd prefer to have? over these two. I think at this stage, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it just all depends on if Cisse actually ends up going. We have to wait for something to happen. I don't know if we're even going to hear back from him in time now that we've only got 2 hours left. And yeah, the transfer talks broke down, so nothing could happen. But maybe that is something that we could do in the future. Sell a player and invest. Maybe sell a player for 25 and then buy another player in the same position for about 40 or so. And just improve the position. But anyway, we have now got our first monthly scouting updates of the season. Are we going to be adding any players into our youth academy today? We've got Mattia Esposito. Value is a bit meh. The potential does look good, so I probably will sign him just for that alone. And Marco Romano as well. About the same, but overall again is a bit iffy. We'll leave all the rest of these guys. Argentina now. Overall wise, maybe nothing crazy. Although Guzman has good potential. Value is a bit higher rated. We'll go maybe with him. And potential-wise, again, only one max 90, and it doesn't look great. And now for England, the highest overall player that we've had, and decent potential, Oliver Cook can definitely go for this man, that is for sure. Max Allen's probably a no. All those other players are probably a no. I mean, Dominic Cook maybe, he's probably the next best, but I'll leave him as well. But okay, people, now we got the youth academy rolling once again. We've added another left back, goddammit, a centre defensive mid and a centre midfielder. All right, we'll keep watching these boys and keep adding to the youth squad this season. And ladies and gentlemen, finally the moment has come. Hunter at the age of 21 is 90 rated. He has finally done it. The one and only 90 rated Masters FC player and the only ever player that has ever hit a 90 rating for Masters FC. It is Hunter. Hopefully, maybe in the future, we may be able to have another 90 rated player, but for now, he is the one on top. Let's advance on ahead then. I'm going to give Schofield a drill, by the way, you know, just to hopefully get his overall up to about like mid-70s if possible, because I would like my backup keeper to be at least mid-70s while Mark Travers is, you know, floating low to mid-80s. So yeah, we'll kick on. But we advance on ahead now. The last game of the day is against Burnley. I'll probably simulate this one and leave it with our first game coming up in the Europa League. Can we continue to stay undefeated in the Premier League season? We do, but it's, yeah, again, only a draw. Burnley, they ended up getting a goal through Brownhill, and Hunter was able to equalise, and then the game turned into a bunch of nothing, and that's that. All right, so 3 wins, 2 draws from our first Premier League, 5 games in the Premier League. It's not bad. It still has us in the top 4. But the first game of the Europa League, as I mentioned before, against Copenhagen, which will be played in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe until the next episode. Have a good one. Don't forget to check out the Masters FC Club store. Yes, I've been wearing a hoodie all day, but you, of course, know I'm always going to be repping Masters FC for, come on, man. Who do you think I am? Let's go. I'm the bloody gaffer in this shit. Let's go. But yeah, thanks all for watching. Till the next episode, my name is Masterbugs. Catch you later. Bye.